Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Jasper. I'm here to read to you again. I'm going to read Hedgie's Surprise today by Jan Brett. It's one of my favorite books. I think you've read other books by Jan Brett as well. Make sure you can see. Once there was a speckled hen who laid an egg every day, only to have it taken by a little tomkin every morning. It all started because the tomkin got tired of porridge for breakfast. These are little tomkins. Each morning, the rooster crowed as the sun came up, and Henny knew the tomkin was on his way. So did the little hedgehog who lived nearby. The tomkin always called out to her, "Henny, have you got a little yummy for my hungry, hungry tummy?" The tomkin climbed into the hen house, took Henny's warm, smooth egg, and ran off to cook it in his little kettle, sprinkled it with salt, and gobbled it down. Then he fell fast asleep in the hayloft until evening. Look at Henny is not happy. Tomkin stole her egg. Henny didn't like Tomkin taking her eggs, but she put up with it until one morning when she saw Goosey sail forth smiling and bowing with a stream of piping goslings following her. See, goose and the baby geese are called goslings. "Oh my," Henny chuckled. "Where did all those little ones come from?" "My eggs are hatching," crooned Goosey Goose. "Here comes the last one now." From that moment on, Henny wanted a brood of peeping chicks on her own. But how could she stop the tomkin from taking her eggs? The next morning, when the tomkin poked his head in, Henny tried. She clucked loudly and pecked. She flew at him, but nothing stopped that hungry tomkin from taking her egg again. Look at him. He's got a sneaky face. No eggs, no chicks, no peeping babies. Henny wailed so loudly that she woke up the little hedgehog. Her tears pouring down on top of him. "Puffa, puffa, stick, stick," Hedgie went as he crawled out to talk to her. "Poor Henny, I've been watching the tomkin take your eggs. I'll help you trick him into stopping." Well, they make a plan to stop him. The next morning when the rooster crowed, there was the tomkin. "Henny, have you got a little yummy for my nearly empty tummy?" Henny and Hedgie were ready. The tomkin reached for an egg and pulled out an acorn. Said the tomkin. "What's this?" And off he went to try it. The acorn was tasty, but it didn't fill him up, and he awoke in the middle of the afternoon grumpy. Look at how grumpy he looks. The next time the tomkin arrived looking for an egg, he found a bright red strawberry. It looked bigger than the acorn, so he ran off to cook it. The strawberry was jammy and sweet, but it only filled up the tomkin a little more than the acorn had, and he woke up early. The sun had just come up when the tomkin was at the hen house again. His stomach was roaring with hunger. Pushing Henny aside, he grabbed for an egg, only to find a delicious-smelling mushroom. He raced off to cook it, and as scrumptious as it was, he woke up with his little tummy grumbling for more. See him running away with his mushroom? Cock-a-doodle-doo! The tomkin rushed in even before the rooster finished crowing. "Henny, have you got something for my hollow tummy? He's really hungry now." This time he found a smooth, round potato, even bigger than an egg. He cooked it quickly, swallowed it down, and went back to his hayloft. He woke up at sunset only half full. The Tomten had had enough. Henny, he shouted, tomorrow I want an egg for breakfast and nothing else. If I don't find one, I'll eat you up instead. Henny was scared. The Tomten had been tricked by an acorn, a squash, a strawberry, a mushroom, and a potato. How could they fool him again? Don't worry, Henny, Hedgie told her. Now it is time for my surprise. And he whispered in her ear. All night Henny waited on her nest and Hedgie on his. As soon as it began to get light, Hedgie gently covered his nest with straw and got ready for the surprise. Oh boy, I wonder what they're going to do. Henny and Hedgie could hear that Tomten's stomach was rumbling like thunder a mile away. He burst into the hen house, pushed Henny aside, and grabbed. Ow, he cried. Ow, ow! Puffa, puffa, stick, stick. He had clutched Hedgie, all closed up in a tight round ball of needle-sharp prickles. Hedgehogs have prickles on them. Henny and Hedgie listened as the Tomten ran home, yowling. Thank you, Hedgie, Henny said, looking at her dear friend. I'm sure that Tomten won't be back here again for breakfast, but what I can't figure out is, where have you hidden my eggs? Where are the eggs? Ah! Just then, Henny heard a little peep, then another coming from Hedgie's nest. She looked over and saw the straw begin to move. 5 baby chicks peeked out of their shells and fluffed up their down. As Henny settled down with her babies nestled around her, the Tomten's mother was in the hayloft making breakfast for her hungry Tomten. See the baby chicks? Oh, Hedgie's a good friend. He helped Henny save her babies. Hedgie, 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 you are full of surprises, Henny cried, and she led her baby chicks out into the sunshine. But the little Tomten didn't hear a word. He was sound asleep, his tummy full of tasty porridge. That's what he gets for not eating his mom's breakfast. I hope you have a great day, guys. I miss you.